Hi, my name is Richard. I'm in the Marketing 100 class, and for my project, I chose the brand Netflix. So, the brand I've chosen for the class project is Netflix. Netflix is known by many as a very popular streaming service. Netflix was founded back in 1997 by Reed Hastings and Mark Randolph, and before streaming and DVDs was a thing, they would normally mail in VHS tapes, and that was their way of getting out the movies to their customers. As of 2015, Netflix currently holds 3,500 employees and has a net income of 122.6 million. They are the leader in the streaming market as of this year. Actually, I believe they've been in the lead for quite a bit. But you can find the headquarters of the public company in Los Gatos, California. And moving on to the strategy, Net, one of the huge differentiators and pretty much that gives Netflix their edge is their original content. They are capitalizing on this aspect because not every streaming service out there is going to have what they've created as far as like Stranger Things, Narcos, House of Cards, Orange is the New Black, BoJack Horseman. They are definitely leading the pack when it comes to the original content. Um, Also, they have a huge variety of movies and shows, which is great. They don't rely on original content too much and vice versa with their variety of movies. I feel like it's a good balance between what they put out there and also what they're able to purchase for however long they can stream it to their customers. Moving on to their SWOT, they have a lot of great strengths. Some as for example, affordability. If we go to the Netflix website, this shows exactly how much it is for their services that they offer. The cheapest one is the basic, which is $7.99. You do sacrifice some benefits for paying that low of a price. If you go to the standard, you get a little bit more, and then premium, get a little bit more as well. Um, as mentioned before, they have a huge selection of movies and shows, and also are putting out some really really great original content. And they have over 81 million subscribers, which is huge. I mean, which is amazing because they have that much of a customer base, and it definitely, I think that number alone just shows like how much value this service actually gives to its customers. Some of its weaknesses are the decreased use of DVD by mail. The norm now is actually just streaming. I myself generally buy too many DVDs. Only if I do buy DVDs, they're definitely going to be movies that I absolutely love that I cannot be without. Um, but that's only a few DVDs, and I'm sure that's how it can be for other people as well. They would only have DVDs of something that they love. Um, in order to access Netflix, you need internet connection, so that can definitely make it hard for any subscriber to use the service that they're getting without that internet connection. And some content might not be available at the moment with Netflix, which could lead customers looking to other alternatives. Now, some opportunities that they should jump on is aggressive investment in the international market, which they are doing as of right now. They have expanded internationally, which is awesome. Good for them. Definitely bringing more of a profit for them. Continuing success with original content. Um, I will probably bring this up a lot because I really really do believe this is where they excel, and this is where they dominate the market the most, and why they have such a huge following. Because again, your brand is only as good as what you can offer, as far as value goes. And any streaming service can offer movies, but not every service can offer what Netflix is producing as far as original content goes. Other services can try and battle back with original content of their own, but with so many great shows that Netflix has been offering, especially with the integration of Marvel, like with Daredevil, Luke Cage, Punisher, Jessica Jones. Netflix is just killing right now as far as the original content, and that this is definitely an opportunity for them to keep expanding and to keep dominating the market. Also, acquiring content faster would also be great. It would definitely prevent customers from looking at alternative methods like Redbox that definitely do get those movies faster. Some threats that are out there are increasing competition from other streaming services. This specifically goes towards Amazon and Hulu. Cable providers are starting to venture into streaming, which Netflix has been helping customers cut the wire from their cable providers. But since now they're venturing to streaming, those some of those cables might not be cut after all, since they are doing streaming, and some of those cables could be, you know, um, re 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 linked, because old customers might see that they're offering better selections now as opposed to Netflix, and they might jump back on with their cable provider. For the target market, Netflix is averaging around ages 6 to 59. Um, their target audience, as far as demographic, I believe it's just for any movie or show lover. I mean, they're not really looking at any gender specifically. I mean, if you like something they offer, then more power to you. Just go Netflix. I'm sure Netflix isn't trying to outcast anybody. If you like what they offer, check them out. Um, Children are targeted as well with the addition of Netflix Kids. Netflix offers, on the Netflix Kids side, they offer Star Wars Rebel One, SpongeBob SquarePants, the Mickey Mouse Club, Doc McStuffins, a bunch of programs children would find on their favorite channels like Disney Channel Junior, Nickelodeon, shows like that. And this definitely adds value because not only are the adults who are paying for the subscription are enjoying the content, but also their kids, their siblings, their nephews, whatever it may be. They can also enjoy it. I know I have a godson, and a couple times when he's been over here, we've definitely been watching Netflix Kids. We watched Star Wars Rebel One, which is a really good series too for kids, and it definitely does add value, and in the end also gives them a bigger target market. For the competition, as I mentioned earlier, it's Amazon and Hulu. Both companies also offer original content, which if one of those companies starts getting it right, start getting some good writers and some good ideas, some good directors, probably make some good content, that could definitely turn it as trouble for Netflix, because um, if Amazon has a great show or a great miniseries or whatever it is, Netflix users can't see it through Netflix. They're gonna have to jump onto Amazon. So that's definitely going to prove a threat as far as losing customers. And I believe Amazon is more of a threat as opposed to Hulu, because I mean, Amazon Prime members get Amazon Video for free, and that's just like another added value towards it. And Amazon also offers other things, I believe. But Amazon Video I think it's a pretty big benefit for Amazon Prime. I have Amazon Prime myself, and I have used Amazon Video here and there, which I think is a pretty good benefit. So Netflix should definitely watch out for them. For Post 7, this is the packaging. This is the very recognizable DVD envelope they used to always be mailed in. As I said earlier, DVD usage has gone down, but this is a very iconic packaging right here. This is also just the brand's name, very simple, with that black background, white font. Kind of gives that 3D image with the shadows right here. But very simple, I believe, or I think the people in charge of Netflix chose a simple design because I mean realistically it's just viewing movies. It's nothing too complex. I think simpler the better. And even they've even gone down to just a simple red N with a black background, which is very recognizable still. For the brand, it's a very well-known brand. They have millions of customers. They're actually the leader in the streaming market, and producing original content gives the brand its value. It differentiates it from its competitors, and they are a very big customer-oriented brand. They switched to this type of management after there was a backlash in the rising prices for it. It originally used to be $7.99, and then they bumped it up to $9.99. So after that happened, their stock market went down tremendously, and people were thinking Netflix is done since they did such a careless move and very selfish in a way. So after that, they switched to a customer oriented um, brand. They started asking the customers, how are we doing in service and quality? You know, is there anything that you would like to see different? Kind of like a surveys, you know, in a sense. And just by giving the customers a voice, you know, kind of seeing how they're doing, I definitely was kudo points with the customers and was able to bring them back up from the ashes. For the services, this is a streaming service, so they stream a lot of content like movies and shows. Um, Another service that they recently introduced are profiles, which are personalized for viewers on an account. So how I have mine set up, I have my own queue with my own preferences, my own favorite movies, and my sisters have their own with their own type of shows and movies and everything. So, you know, our queues aren't mixed up. There's not a bunch of weird titles in there that, you know, I wouldn't want on my queue, vice versa to hers. So I think that's a very awesome service that they give to their customers. Kind of shows flexibility and kind of individualizes them as opposed to just like another person on the account. Oops. Right as of right now, the trends in the streaming market are is original content. There's a very huge demand for it at the moment. I mean, if you were to ask anyone on the streets or your friend or your classmate what they're watching on Netflix, I'm pretty confident that they'll say I'm watching an original series from Netflix, whether it be the newest edition of Stranger Things or Orange is the New Black, trying to catch up for the next season, or House of Cards, or whatever it might be. This is not only a trend with Netflix, but also with other streaming companies like Hulu. I believe they have that one show, Mindy. Um, Amazon has Bosch. They have that one show with the Nazis with World War II. It just shows that these streaming companies are trying to catch up with Netflix because it sees how successful they've been, and that's pretty much the trend for as of right now as far as the market goes. Also, there's always what's also going to be trending is always the variety in movies, more movies and more shows, and I feel Netflix is also leading it with this because they're trying to have quantity without sacrificing quality, and there are definitely a good amount of movies that I would think like, why I'm like surprised they even have that alongside with this movie. And I think if they keep doing what they're doing, they should be in good standing with their customers. As far as place and distribution, they are an online distribution type of business, and they don't really have a exact storefront, but um, pretty much just sign on to their website and sign up for the subscription. And for the last one is their promotion. They use a lot of social media like Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. Snapchat especially because I know periodically they post movie lists on what's coming on and what's coming off. And also word of mouth is a very great way of promoting the brand. As far as that, this has been my presentation for Netflix, and I really hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you.